I found something you're going to love.
Okay.
And I know the guys are going to love this.
Yes, they are. Now I know which one you're talking about.
And if you love jewelry that you don't have to worry about, and it's not 14 karat gold, because 14 karat gold right now is pretty expensive, then you're going to love this. It's our titanium Hawaiian scroll ring, and I have them in 2 sizes. That's why I didn't have it on right now. But I have it in the 12 millimeter,
Yes.
which is pretty substantial.
It's like kahuna size.
It is kahuna size. And then I have it in the 10 millimeter.
Yes.
And then Lori's wearing it in the 8 millimeter. But I could have worn it on my pinky, I guess. Then that would have been a little too much. But you can see the size difference. I
Right.
don't know if you could see the size difference. But the one on the screen that you're seeing right now is the 12 millimeter. And it's very substantial. But the thing is, it is substantial, but it's comfort fit. So it's very comfortable. And so the one on the screen right now is 12 millimeters and 8 millimeters, so you could see the size difference.
And it's not a substantial price.
No, it's a great price, and that's the thing.
I was shocked.
Well, okay, just so you know, if you're wondering, okay, why are the prices so great? The prices are so great because it's Showcase Hawaii, but not only that, we knew it was it's been 2 years now.
I know.
A rough 2 years.
Right.
And Christmas is coming around.
Right.
So for a lot of people, they're still on a budget.
And it's so, well, I was going to say, it's so funny. Sorry, I interrupted. Some people are so grateful and they say,
Right.
oh, thank you for the great prices. Other people are a little bit,
skeptical.
right.
You know why? Because you haven't been watching 12 years. If you were watching 12 years, you would know that we always have great prices.
Right.
So, again, on the
Sorry, what were you
screen,
gonna say?
you can see the 12 millimeter, the 10 millimeter, and the 8 millimeter all side by side. But you could also see the detailed scroll work that's hand carved on each one of these rings. Now, if you're not familiar with titanium, then let me tell you a few things. It's a super strong metal. It's one of the strongest or stronger metals on Earth. In addition, it is pretty scratch resistant.
Right.
Now, I don't need you going to the gym and lifting weights, where the weights are textured, the handles.
The grip.
And it will scratch it up.
Right.
If you're going to beat it up, that's a different story. But this is something that you could wear in the ocean that you shouldn't have a problem with this.
I think it's just one of those rings that you can wear all the time and not worry about it. And there's a lot of you who have said that, you just want to get one for yourself.
Right.
So you don't necessarily have to be in a couple. It doesn't have to be a wedding ring. It could just be you want to wear a really nice ring.
Or maybe you're like me, where you don't fit in your wedding ring anymore because your fingers got too big. I will say...
No, not from weight, but from doing yard work and doing things with your hands.
But I will say, if you and we talked about this last month, I lost about 20 pounds, so you better notice it, because 20 pounds is quite substantial. And it wasn't all in my bottom.
And the TV puts 10 pounds
Yeah.
on you. So
in
figure
reality,
that out.
I lost 30 pounds. To you, I lost 30 pounds.
That's right.
And it was super easy. So if you want to know, give
Just
me a call.
encouraging. But I was going to say, you can choose whichever size is going to be the most comfortable for you. And there are also a lot of you who have said, we never got around to buying a wedding ring.
Well, my brother, they don't watch the show, so I could talk.
So you can talk about
They live on the
them.
mainland. He bought his wife a cheap ring. Like, it wasn't even, I would have been
I'm
embarrassed.
glad they're not watching.
Oh, he's not watching. They never watch. He bought her such a cheap ring, and it
boy.
was so tiny. I don't think it even it looked like a chip, a diamond chip. It wasn't even like a fully formed diamond.
Okay, anyway,
I
I was just talking about getting yourself a ring.
Oh, okay.
So
I
did
got
he
off
buy
topic.
himself a wedding ring?
I didn't even notice. I was just kind of blown away how sad her wedding ring looked.
Okay.
And it's like because we're into jewelry, I felt like, oh, maybe we should give her something.
From us for her wedding.
Yeah, because it was so weak. I could have won up my brother with his wedding ring for his wife.
Sibling rivalry.
Exactly.
You know how
hey,
it is.
you don't ever wear your wedding ring. You could have given one of yours.
Because I'm always trying on the different ones
yeah,
to show
whatever.
you.
Anyway, no, we kept the price down within the increments. Lori was amazed.
I was kind of shocked. I said,
Yes.
you mean between the 8 millimeter, 10 millimeter, and 12 millimeter, you're only going.
We have to do it for Christmas.
But yes, and we know you're buying a lot of gifts.
Mhm.
You will get a box, and it will be free shipping to you or to the mainland if you want to send it to someone. And I mean, this can even be a great graduation gift. A lot of people love getting rings after graduation and not necessarily getting, their class ring. So when you have this beautiful Hawaiian scroll design, that's something that people love.
Yeah, I went down a size. I'm off topic.
He's like, oh.
I went down a size. That's how much weight I lost. I went down a ring size.
That's awesome.
That is, but I still can't get in my wedding ring. So,
Okay.
Well,
that does make me think. A lot of people will say, well, when I got married, I was
Yes.
a certain size.
Right.
But now I don't know what size I am.
we were all a certain size when we got married.
So, if you're not sure, you can also measure the inside circle across.
Oh, yeah,
the
that's a
inside
good-
circle across.
Yeah, because a lot of people don't know their size.
Yeah.
They don't know how to get it. I don't suggest you go out into this crazy world
Right.
and just to get your
Right.
ring size.
But if you have a ring that fits you,
Mhm.
you can just put it on top of a ruler,
Mhm.
and you can just let us know.
You can
what is
text
the
us a
measurement.
photo.
Yeah.
We make it easy.
Or if you don't text, just call us and you can give us the measurement and we can figure out the ring size for you.
hmm Now, somebody said, well, they texted, no, they were on the phone,
Mm-hmm.
and they said, oh, I'm 8 inches for their ring
Oh, you mean no?
around. And I said,
That's 8 inches in a circle.
that's pretty impossible. No, I'm 8 inches. I'm like, is something wrong with your finger? Or, 8 inches, that's like a wrist size. And then he realized he was reading the ruler wrong. And then he said, okay, I know what it is now. And we figured it out. So we will figure it out if you tell us that you don't know
Yeah,
your size
we're
and you
happy
give
to
us
help.
a call. We're happy to help. Or you could log on to www.showcasehawaii.tv. There's a drop down. You can choose your ring size there. It's quite easy. Or give us a call at 888-965-7467.
Or 808-892-3337.